Hallo Leute und willkommen zurück zu der Production. Hier ist Robi und wir spielen gleich mal Genshin Impact. Das ist Part 4 und ich hoffe wir schaffen, ich hoffe nicht, wir schaffen es auf jeden Fall, die Abenteuerstufe 10, damit wir das Story weitermachen können. Wir müssen wahrscheinlich die Sidequest machen von der Ember. Dann schaffen wir die 10 locker flockig. Hauen wir gleich rein. Da ist sie ja schon. Unsere Ember. Ey, weil unsere Informantin. Letzte Mission war schon noch im Flüsterwald. Ich erlaube sie rauszukommen. Ausnahmsweise.
Hey, traveler! I've been looking for you everywhere. How's that wind glider I gave you last time?
Der ist mega. Eigentlich ganz gut. Ich lasse mich leicht ablenken und fliege zu hoch. Eigentlich ganz gut.
Seems like it's really growing on you.
Der ist best.
But then again, you don't have a gliding license, do you?
Braucht kein Mensch.
A gliding license? What's that?
I was born for it. Ich kann's einfach.
Isn't it obvious? You gotta have a gliding license to legally glide in Mondstadt. Oh, but we've been gliding for ages now. This is the first we've heard about it.
Okay.
Yeah, you've been gliding all over the place. Everyone's noticed. So, you came looking for us because you want to give us a gliding license?
Also hätte ich Ember nie angesprochen, wäre ich übers Schwarz geflogen.
No way! The Knights of Favonius have strict rules. You need to pass an exam, and only then will the Knights issue your license. Today, I'm here as an examiner to oversee your official gliding exam.
Jetzt bin ich gespannt.
I gave you your wing glider, so this is my responsibility. At least that's what acting Grandmaster Jean would say. An exam? What a pain in the butt. Then again, since Amber is the examiner...
Könnten wir in der Sache vielleicht ein Auge zu drücken? Nein. Ich schaff das schon.
I'm sure you'll glide through it. I mean, the whole city saw how well you flew the day that Storm Terror attacked, so I'm sure you'll have no problems.
Dann gib doch einfach.
But we do need to respect the rules and glide properly.
Regeln, Regeln, Regeln.
Here, take this gliding manual. No need to memorize it. Just be familiar with everything in there. For example, only one person per wing glider. No carrying anything over the set weight limit. No taking off using an animo slime, and so on and so forth. Anyway, be sure to read it, okay? I had to read a load of big, thick books too when Lisa was teaching me magic. Wow, that's a big old book! Paimon thinks we best get started. Great, come find me when you're done. I'll be at Windrise. The Knights of Favonius gliding manual does not sound like a fun read.
Kein bisschen. Dann sollte ich lieber mal anfangen. Nachdem Ember hier... Oh, das ist zu schnell.
When
So
the
schnell kann ich gar
first
nicht
wisp
lesen.
of wind brushed across the land, birds that yearned for the sky had wings, but no way to fly. They asked the animal god, "How can we reach the heavens?" To which the animal god replied, "You have yet to find that which is most important." As the god spoke, the wind thrust the seeds of a dandelion high into the sky. The birds thrust out their wings, but the breeze was all too mild, leaving them to stumble across the earth. So they went to the gorge, where the wind showed off its wild and incomparable strength. They threw themselves off the cliff and flapped their wings amongst the howling winds until they were able to fly freely in the sky. To the animal god they went to gleefully say, "We understand now. All we needed was a stronger wind to fly." In reply, the animal god said, "What you lacked was not wind, but courage. It is courage that has allowed you to become the first flying birds of this world.
Und das startet Windgläser.
That's a cool story. But is the Knight's gliding manual really written in that style?
Das sieht eher aus wie eine Fabel. Yep. Die Leute im Monster lernen das Fliegen wirklich auf romantische Art.
Huh. Anyway, let's go find Amber.
Lepus erster Akt. Von Wind, Tapferkeit und Flügel. Attacke! Wo ist die? Ui, 800 Meter. Schau weit weg. Meine junge Dame. Erstmal ein Stückchen. Die gute Münze. Das muss da hoch. Sehr schön. Komm her, Schleim.
Ja.
Von da kommen wir locker hoch. Easy. Hoch. Wunderschön. Da ist irgendwo. Ah, da hinten. Voll in der Luft. Wie komme ich da hin? Mit dem Gleiter vielleicht? Amber? Wie komme ich da hoch? Tell me.
Great, you're here. Did you have a good read-through of the gliding manual? Got all the rules down?
Durchgelesen schon, aber
Sounds like it was a real drag. I would know. I've been there.
ach, diesen Ton kenne ich. Ich weiß, wie du dich fühlst.
The gliding manual is super dry. I couldn't get into it at all. Don't tell Jean, though. Really? Paimon thought there were some pretty cool stories in the gliding manual. Cool stories? Oh, you must mean the example cases in the appendix. Some of them I like. My favorite one is about the illegal Animo slime takeoff.
Wir haben ein anderes Buch bekommen, oder?
Apparently, if you pop an Animo slime and take off in the burst of wind, it shoots you up really, really high. I really want to try it. No, not that story. Paimon meant the one with the little bird who wanted to learn to fly. What? Let me take a look. Oh, shoot. This is the storybook I used to read as a kid. Oops, sorry. I put both books in the same pile and must have grabbed the wrong one when I was leaving. How in the heck do you confuse a bedtime story with an instruction manual? This is so embarrassing.
Ich verzeih dir. Die gute Amber.
It's because, maybe deep down inside, that fairy tale is the thing that truly taught me how to glide. What you lacked was not wind. It's courage that's allowed you to become the first flying birds of this world. Reading that gave me the courage to glide, to become an outrider, and to become the gliding champion of Mondstadt.
Oh.
But anyway, let's get back to the exam. Don't be nervous. Just glide like you're used to. Okay then, you just need to follow the marked route to the finish.
Ich bin bereit. Bereit geboren. Ich habe einen Ring bekommen. Hätte fast verloren. Bium, bium, bium. Easy. Easy.
You nailed it! But it's no surprise, given the way you handle your glider in a storm. The next part of the exam is in Mondstadt. See you there. Don't keep me waiting.
Das war ja
Alrighty
easy
then.
peasy.
You heard her. Back to the city. Let's not keep her waiting.
Ich komm ja schon. Lisa, Kaya,
Ta-da! Barbara's here.
18,
Hello. Nice to meet
20,
Everything's-
20,
Let the magic begin.
25. Neue Nachrichten. Ui, nochmal 10 Schicksal bekommen. Sehr schön. Belohnung für 10 Millionen Voranmeldungen weltweit. Nice. Richtig nice. Das heißt, wir können noch mal beten. Ich möchte beten. Ich habe 14. Wieder kein Gold, schade. Der Bogen. Die ganzen 3 Sterne Sachen. Das nervigste, was gibt's. Oh. Nice Razor. Sehr schön. Daten. Waffe ist bleibt 4 Stern. Da haben wir schon. Für sie blau. Sie hat auch schon blau. Hat auch schon blau. Hier nicht. Da blau und lila. Passt. Hat schon grün. Nochmal grün. Auch grün. Ja, da gibt es sogar blau. Auch grün. Und blau. 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 Oh, das schöne Bläutchen nehmen. Wunderschön. 0. War schon das Beste vom Besten. Der hat noch gar nichts. Mein Juto. Ganz billig Zeug hier. Was keiner braucht. Weg damit. Sehr schön. Angriff 3,3%. Sehr, sehr gut. Da haben wir schon mal die wichtigsten 5 gesammelt. Aber die 5 will ich auch noch. Mal schauen wir. Brauchen wir noch ein bisschen davon. Aber kriegen wir auch hin. Locker. Ein Flug über Mondstadt. Da hat er angefangen, jetzt machen wir zu Ende. Bevor wir die Story weitermachen. Jetzt bin ich gespannt, wo du mich hinschickt, wo du hinfliegen lässt. Ah, jetzt ist es ganz oben oder was?
Hey, here! Over here! I'm all set up. Let's carry on with the exam. Same deal as before. Glide through the markers and get to the finish without stopping in the middle.
Ich bin bereit. Ui. Komm ich da hin? Also, okay. Ein bisschen. Das war schon. Leichter als gedacht.
Seems like you've got the hang of wind gliding now. Let's do the final stage.
Noch einer.
Easy! You've flown this way before anyway! Once you've passed this final stage, you'll finally be able to get your very own gliding license.
Jetzt bin ich gespannt.
Just keep thinking about that license. Ready?
Fertig, dus. Oh, geht gleich weiter. Ich komm schon.
Windborne traveler, you are required to land at once by the order of the Knights of Favonius. I am Otto of the Knights of Favonius.
What's going on?
Please, show me your gliding license.
Graf von Hoppla hat sie gefressen. Papiere? Der Flugschein?
It is against the law to glide without a license. I am arresting you under Section 7, Article 12 of the Mondstadt Penal Code.
Otto, aufgepasst. Geh mir schon auf den Sack.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say will forever carry on the wind.
Wait, I'm an instructor. This is a gliding exam.
Oh, I see. Well, you picked a bad time to hold your gliding exam.
Really? Why?
The Knights of Favonius received a report from a sister at the cathedral claiming she saw Raptor gliding around these parts. I thought your student here must have been his partner in crime.
Raptor? Who's that?
A known criminal in Mondstadt. He always uses a wind glider to commit his crimes, so people started calling him Raptor.
Wow, he flies fast then.
So far, we haven't managed to catch him. Our plan this time was to draw him into the cathedral with a precious artifact and ambush him inside. But he escaped with the artifact.
Wieso hat man nicht im Replika benutzt? Otto, du bist eine Intelligenzbolz langsam.
Fortunately, one of the sisters put some secret markings on the artifact using elemental magic.
Wenigstens etwas.
But he was too fast, and we couldn't even keep up with the trail the markings left behind.
Well, if you need help chasing down a gliding criminal, I'm the one for the job. So tell me, which way did he go?
As far as I know, he was last seen near Springvale. But that was some time ago.
Leave it to me. With us chasing him down together, he doesn't stand a chance.
Kein
Once
Problem.
we've got this raptor guy, we'll pick up where we left off. But no need to worry. I'll be sure to have a word with Jean.
Jetzt nach Quelling, oder? Ich dachte, ich habe eine Kiste gesehen. Im Augenwinkel. Was hier? Ich suche doch irgendwas, habe ich Holziges gesehen.
A reward on the road.
Oder habe ich mich so verguckt? War hinterm Haus schlecht zu sehen. Oh. Da, Quelling.
This is Springvale. There must be some clues about raptor around here. The sister from the cathedral put some secret animal markings on the artifact he took.
Use your elemental sight and keep your eyes peeled for clues. Ooh, hey, what do you think this is?
It looks like a broken tree branch.
Oh, Paimon knows. It's from a frame of a wind glider. Therefore,
There are no elemental traces on it. It looks like it's just a plain old tree branch. A strip of cloth with animal markings on it. Looking at the design and the way it's woven, there's a good chance it came from a wing glider.
wow, Outriders have to be textile experts now? It's a harder job than Paimon thought.
If this really belongs to Raptor, it must mean his wind glider is broken.
Das heißt, er ist zu Fuß. Wollen wir uns...
How do we know if this was left by Raptor or an Animo slime?
Animo slimes are airborne creatures. They don't leave marks on the ground unless someone stomped on one to take off.
Wait, are you telling me people actually do that?
Either way, let's make a mental note of these markings. They're very
Einfach
clear.
ignorieren.
It appears that the elemental markings point this way.
Huh. Well, do you think he ran off ahead?
There's only one way to find out. Come on, we should keep following the markings.
Ooh, what's that? Looks like something's going on up ahead.
It sounds like there's a battle going on. Could that be Raptor? Quick, let's keep going.
Kein Problem.
Thank goodness, the Knights of Favonius have
Links,
arrived.
rechts.
The Hilly Trolls won't dare pursue me any longer.
What happened?
I can't believe it, but the Hilly Trolls attacked our carts. Luckily, I outran them.
Hilly Churls, but I thought the Knights of Favonius had cleared out most of the Hilly Churl camps around these parts.
It's a small camp not too far from the village. The route I take on my delivery runs ensures I steer clear of it. But today, some crazy fellow suddenly fell out of the sky and landed right in the camp.
Now, who does that remind me of?
Oh, it really riled them up. They chased the funny-looking fellow as he fled, which brought them out into the open. I managed to get away, but they smashed my fruit carts to smithereens. Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do when the merchant caravan gets here tomorrow.
Funny looking? In what way?
Oh, he was holding on to something. Must have been heavy because he couldn't glide in a straight line to save his life. Maybe that's why he fell. Honestly, people like that shouldn't be allowed in the skies. It doesn't take a genius to know you're not supposed to carry heavy objects while gliding. I'm gonna...
Heavy object? The artifact? This could well be our guy. Tell me, did you see which way he went?
I managed to catch a glimpse as I ran from the hilly churls. I think he went that way.
Seems like a strong lead. On with the chase! Oh, and don't worry. As soon as I get back, I'll tell the knights to mop up the rest of the hilly churls as soon as possible.
Ist das ein Obsthändlerladen oder was? Oh, Schweinchen. Selber schuld.
Windblade! Prepare to be blown away!
Jetzt kommt der rein.
Pick the wrong test subject.
Ich gebe gleich Test Subject.
Apart from the hilly churls, there's a bunch of funny-looking people, too.
Judging from the type of wind gliders they've got, I'd say this lot is with Raptor.
But if that's the case, what are they hanging around here for?
I wonder...
Huh. Look where we are.
The elemental power on the artifact must have worn off. Raptor must have realized the markings would give away his position and sent his minions to slow us down. That way, when the effect wears off, he can make his escape. He won't get away with this. After him!
Schaffen wir
But
das
we
noch schnell
also
genug?
haven't found the artifact, which means
So.
Raptor still has it on him. Forget these guys. Come on, let's keep following the elemental markings.
Gleich. Ich will ja nur ein bisschen Steinchen. Das friest ab in den Stein will ich.
I'll catch up. Someone needs assistance.
Feuer habe ich. Kriegen wir hin.
There's only one way over there. Raptor must be up ahead. However, it looks like the only way we can catch up is if we glide.
But there's a ton of enemies below. They'll definitely attack us after we take off.
If we're gonna do this, we'll have to glide and defeat them in one fell swoop. You still had one stage to go in your exam, right?
Yeah, but what's that got to do with anything?
How about we make this the third and final stage of your gliding exam?
Are you sure that's how the exam is supposed to go?
It's a custom version of the exam, designed by yours truly. Besides, the normal version of the exam wouldn't be fit for the hero of Mondstadt herself. So, what do you say?
Ich werde die Prüfung schaffen.
Woohoo! Good answer! Prepare for takeoff. Raptor awaits you once you defeat all these enemies. Then that gliding license is yours.
Okay. Easy. Bombt euch alle weg. Easy. Durch alle. Hey. War knapp. Fast auf dem Boden gelandet, ey.
Nice! You breezed through it! You're a natural. I knew you'd be fine. All
Easy.
that's left now is to grab ourselves a raptor. Let's go! Zwei Pumpen. Bisschen Fleisch. Die schöne Kiste. Noch eine Kiste, sehr schön. Zerstöre die Energiequelle, um die Vorrichtung zu aktivieren. Wie mache ich das? Okay. Easy. Habe ich mir schwer vorgestellt. Zieh noch mich. Hey!
Hey. Wo sind denn die alle? Und da noch ein. Easy, easy. Was noch mehr? Ich dachte, ich habe alle schon. Oh, shit, voll.
Be gone! Leave it all to me.
Komm runter. Komm, runter hier. Easy. Geht doch. Oh, alles gut hier. Da geht's nur runter. Nochmal eine schöne Truhe. Die fällt mir sehr. Okay, dann geht's hoch. Hier. Ui. Da geht's auch gefährlich runter, oder? Ja. Lieber nicht, lieber nicht. Da ist keine Kiste da auch nicht. Eine Karotte.
Someone needs assistance.
Da ist eine Kiste. Sehr schön.
Steady as stone.
Die mit 15 haben schon genug Leben. Da muss man schon ein paar Mal durchschlagen, damit ich hier durchkomme. Easy.
It looks like there's no way across. Ugh, he must be around here somewhere.
Amber! Over there!
If you insist on chasing me, so be it. Huh? Who brought the little girl?
You must be Raptor. You can't escape.
I don't need to escape. There's no way you can make it over here.
Oh, it is pretty high. And quite far.
Oh, little girl, why don't you run along home now and let your leader deal with this? Don't worry, I promise that once the Grandmaster gets here, I'll surrender immediately.
Hey, watch it! You're talking to a Knights of Favonius outrider. You'll be sorry when I arrest you.
Beruhig dich wieder. Du hast mir doch beigebracht, dass man sich immer gut umsehen sollte.
You're right. Ugh, he's right there in front of us. If only we could glide across.
So how did he get across?
Vielleicht gibt es eine Vorrichtung dafür. Ist es eine Art Elementarmagie? Hat er einen Haken oder etwas anderes Spitzes benutzt? Vielleicht gibt es hier eine Vorrichtung
I
dafür.
don't see a mechanism, and I have good eyesight. Besides, there's nowhere on the cliff that you could build one.
Bye-bye, kiddo.
Oh no! He's getting away!
Ugh, we can't hesitate any longer. The only way to get across is to glide there.
But...
Don't worry, I'm the gliding champion of Mondstadt, remember? If Raptor can do it, I can do it too.
Genau so.
Oi,
Easy.
Outrider! You have less chance of surviving this than jumping off the Animo God statue in Mondstadt without your wind glider. Haha!
Ich stimme Amber zu.
Paimon sees your point. If you rule out everything that's completely impossible, gliding is the only idea left.
Remember that book I lent you? The one I thought was the gliding manual, but wasn't? The first birds couldn't fly. Flight was their reward for their courage to plunge into the canyon. Be my witness.
Du schaffst das, Kundschafterin.
Raptor says I'll never make it. But if you listen carefully...
Wait! Stop! You'll never make it! Come on, off you go now. Back home like a good little girl.
Raptor says I'll never make it. But if you listen carefully... The wind says I will make it. And that's good
Genau.
enough for me.
Los geht's.
Amber! No! You're gonna fall! You're gonna...
Niemals.
It's a wind current! She's gliding! Amber's gliding!
You're crazy, kid! You must have known about the wind current. There's no way you would have jumped otherwise.
The wind takes care of those who have courage. Now sit still and await your arrest, like a good little boy.
Just you watch.
Get it! No one escapes my sight!
I got careless.
I must leave no stone unturned. Time to clean up.
Komisch vorgestellt, Putz.
I'll catch up.
I'll have my revenge. Eventually.
All right, I got him. I only noticed the wind current from in the air, and it's the only one. It would be suicide to try and escape in the direction Raptor was going. In other words, the only way Raptor could have gotten out would be this way, past us.
Aha! So he was just trying to fool us by acting smug, in the hope that we would just give up and leave. Little did he know, we're not so easily fooled.
It was all thanks to your sharp thinking. Just like a wise man once said, once you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains, no matter how improbable, must be the truth. At the end of the day, gliding is 7 parts technique, 3 parts instinct, and then 90 parts courage.
What you did now looked more like 99 parts courage.
It was just like in my first gliding exam. I was super nervous, but in the end, there was nothing to be afraid of, and I kinda missed that nervous rush in the exams I've done since then.
Sorry. Paimon thought you said you passed no problem. What do you mean exam since then?
Well, you see, the thing is, Mondstadt is all no glide zone this, no landing zone that. Every time I get my license, it keeps getting revoked. I must have taken the exam about 15 times altogether. But I always pass the first time. I guess my little gliding manual ain't so bad after all.
Let's go and get a copy of the real gliding manual from acting Grandmaster Jean sometime.
In Ordnung.
I'll head off first because I need to escort Raptor back to the city. Once you're back in the city, don't forget to come find me at the cathedral. I'll issue your gliding license there.
She just can't sit still, can she? Guess that's why she's the outrider. When this is all done and dusted, let's head to the cathedral in Mondstadt. Getting this gliding license has turned into quite the adventure.
Das stimmt. Ich wollte auch nur ein bisschen Flug und dahin machen. Mal kurz die Belohnung für Abenteuer Stufe 10 ab.
Ad Astra Abbot.
Nice. Eine zweite 4-Sterne-Waffe. Verstärken. Ja. Direkt Level 9. Kaya trägt noch eine Einhandwaffe. Und Kirara. Geben wir ihr die 4-Sterne-Waffe. Angriff und physische Schadenbonus. Beides gut. Beides schön.
Someone needs assistance. I'll catch up.
Geh zur Kathedrale und hol deinen Flugschein. Wieso sind da 2?
Someone needs assistance.
Isn't that Jean?
Was? Ist das nicht
It
Jean?
seems she's talking to someone. Let's let her finish, then go say hi.
Which is what has brought us to this point in the first place. If you are unable to promptly deal with the storm terror threat, then leave the defense of Mondstadt to the Fatui. We can put an end to Mondstadt's dragon issues. All we need to do is bring that monster to the...
Monster?
Yes. What's your point?
I'd expect a more professional attitude from your diplomats. Yet here you are saying you want to put an end to one of the four winds of Mondstadt? I won't have any of this nonsense in front of the Knights of Favonius.
It's not as crazy as you make it sound. Fine. That's enough negotiation for today. At this stage, it's simply an amicable exchange of constructive opinions. No? I'll be sure to make thorough notes.
Anastasia geht mir auf den Sack.
Oh, you're back. Thanks for your help. The elemental flow is finally stable. The aftermath of Storm Terror's last attack is finally settled for the moment. However, the pressure from the delegation has become too big to be ignored.
Delegation? From Liyue Harbor or Inazuma City?
Snezhnaya. They choose to follow the god of Cryo. Their envoys go by a particular name, the Fatui. Heard of them?
Oh, them? They're super famous! Wait, infamous is more the word.
I don't think killing Storm Terror is the right course of action. The Cryo God's Fatui have always coveted the Animo God's power. I don't believe they have Mondstadt's best interests at heart. What is it?
Es gibt da etwas, das ich dem Ritterorden gern
Oh,
zeigen würde.
let us head back to headquarters then. We shouldn't discuss important matters out in the open.
Ah, das ist der Prolog, okay. Das ist die Story. Ich dachte schon, warum da sind zwei
Mondstadt and Snezhnaya are
gelbe.
considered the same in status. Mondstadt is independent and does not belong to any other nation. In fact, despite being referred to as a city, Mondstadt is a nation. Though, Snezhnaya's Fatui are known to be the most aggressive diplomats in Teyvat.
Makes sense given the tone of that woman just now. So rude.
Ich wollte doch erstmal meinen Gleiter abholen. Oh, Aussichtspunkt. Wunderschön. Ich komm schon, Amber.
Congratulations! Here is your gliding license. You're officially legal now. Yay!
Perfekt.
I'm not surprised though. You are a natural after all.
Es war einfach.
Oh, and I'll sign you up for the next wind gliding championship. I glide so fast that no one can keep up. It's just me up there, on my own, gliding around. It's kinda boring.
Dann wirst du aber keine Chance auf den Meistertitel haben.
Whoa, fighting talk. It seems you have no idea how terrifying the championship really is. Well, until I kick your butt in the championship, I wish you a happy, liberating, and above all, law-abiding gliding experience.
Dankeschön.
Make sure you obey the rules. Whatever you do, don't get your license revoked.
Oh, brother. If you ask me, that's a bit rich coming from Amber.
Easy. Jetzt kann man den Prolog weitermachen. Kann ich jetzt Aufstieg machen? Ah ne, 15 brauche ich.
It's a crystal embedded with some kind of power. Lisa, are you able to analyze it?
Let me take a look. I can see impurities in the crystal, but upon further inspection... No, I'm sorry. I can't make a proper analysis at the moment. Give me some time. I'll take a look through the library's restricted section.
Right. I'll leave the research to you then, Lisa.
Understood. I'll notify you all if I make any progress. Though I wouldn't go getting your hopes up. They're incredibly ancient texts, not to mention... Ouch! Gosh, that hurt! The impurities in the crystal... It hurts when I get close. Oh, I see. It appears to react to visions. The impurities and the elemental energy we embody repel each other. It's strange, though. You have elemental abilities as well, but don't seem to be affected in the same way.
Hey, ich bin doch Maschine.
Anyway, the crystal would be better left in the hands of my cutie. It will just be a pain if left with us, both literally and metaphorically.
Süße. So machen wir das.
Fascinating. Do you know anything about what makes you special? I do not know what to make of it either. Well then, the Knights of Favonius have another favor to ask of you. Please accept the title of Honorary Knight and the gratitude of the Acting Grand Master.
Ich bin ein Ehrenritter.
Honorary Knight of Favonius?
We ask for your continued assistance in finding some answers. Storm Terror's rage and strange crystals. I know Mondstadt's peace hangs in the balance. May the wind open your eyes to the truth. We'll meet back here if you find anything.
Ei. Ich gebe mein Bestes. Sprich mit Palmer. Ich komm schon.
There's something you didn't tell them. The dragon and the crystal weren't the only things we saw.
Ich will die Sache erst allein
So
nachgehen.
you do remember him, that green guy. He looked just like that guy down there.
Das scheint der gleiche Farbton gewesen zu sein. Das ist der Kerl in Grün.
What?
Hinterher. Den lassen wir nicht hinkommen.
That green guy disappeared. Use elemental sight to track him down.
Folge den Spuren. Nicht leichter als das. Bestimmt läuft jetzt im Kreis, um uns zu verwirren. Zeig doch.
His footprints lead to this wall. Did he climb up from here?
Klar. Glaube ich sofort. Wir gehen ihm hinterher.
Someone needs assistance.
Da ist der Barde. Aventi heißt er. Ey, ich habe so lange seinen Namen gesucht im Kopf. Der kleine Venti. Barbatos. Jetzt Heavy Metal.
What is to be sung transpired in days of yore, when the divine archons still walked the earth. A dragon cast his curious gaze on the world below, as he parted from the heavens that gave his birth. The dragon sought truth amongst common folk, but mortal trifles only fogged his mind. The wind-born bard strummed his strings dolce, and the holy lyre answered his questions kind. The dragon was but a child full of wonder, and soared the heavens free from care. The bard's songs invited him to sing along, for he yearned to let all perceive him fair. Enchanting legends the bard and dragon were, but the tides of despair soon engulfed the land. The lion fang perished, and the falcon flag slept, as a vile dragon approached Mondstadt in lone stand. Over the cathedral loomed death and his friends. Of the people's agony, the bards soon sang. The soaring dragon heeded his grave calls, and amidst the windstorms a brutal war sprang. Blood of venom sent the sky dragon into slumber, only to awake to be expelled in abhor. Why do people in this age loathe me so? But the holy lyre replied no more. Wrath and woe, vigor and venom, poured from the dragon's bitter eyes. The dragon's curse sprawled in silence, but the lyre could no longer soothe his cries.
Eine blutige Träne.
Wait, you guys are... Oh, that's right. You're the ones that scared Dvalin away.
Genau.
Dvalin? Who's that?
Das ist der eigentliche Name vom Sturmschrecken.
Huh? Oh, right! Most people seem to call him Storm Terror. Why do you call him that? Are you two meant to be close or something?
Oh, so close.
Hey, so... Paimon thinks this guy has a screw loose.
Wie heißt du nochmal?
I'm Venti the Bard. 3-time winner of the most popular bard of Mondstadt, to be precise. So, what do you need from me?
Given you recognize us, Paimon doesn't believe we need to explain any further. Of course it's about Storm Terror!
Storm?
Hey! Cut it with the Amnesia Act! Alright, show it to him.
Oh, isn't this...
What? The crystal has been purified? When?
Komisch, er hat sich verändert. Letztes Mal war er noch voller Unreinheiten.
Dvalin, the anguish he feels has brought him to tears.
Tears?
He was once such a gentle child, now so full of rage and suffering. I also came across a teardrop crystal. Can you purify it? You really do have some wonderful abilities. Someone like you is going to end up getting written into a bard's poem. Oh, a hero so bright, should she stand in the light. Though alas, I've really not the time to compose a melody for you at this moment. Anyway, even if Dvalin is not taken down, his life will still wither away in the breeze.
Weil der stirbt so oder so.
He'll burn himself out in the flames of anger.
Gibt es etwas, wobei wir dir helfen
I
können?
really must thank you for purifying the teardrop crystal. It has helped me greatly. But I've already come to devise my own plan.
Oh, and what plan would that be?
Seeing this tear has brought to mind a friend so dear.
Friend?
One must be going.
Hey, where are you running off to?
To the symbol of Mondstadt's hero. Bye-bye.
Huh. What do you make of that?
Dieser Kerl ist wirklich merkwürdig. Wir müssen ihn im Auge
As far
behalten.
as he's concerned, you're a weirdo too, you know. Know what?
Seine Stimme kommt mir bekannt vor.
Familiar? I don't know. You're alone on that one. But did he just say symbol of Mondstadt's hero? Oh, Paimon knows! It's that huge tree! You know, the gigantic one. You can't miss it. Surely you still remember.
Ich habe alles im Gedächtnis. Ich bin eine Maschine. Okay, 10%. Nehmen wir. Ach, da chillt er. Ein paar Errungenschaften, sehr schön. Aber Leute, das war Part 4 von Genshin Impact. Danke fürs Zuschauen bei RR Production. Hier war Robi und subscribe, kommentiert und wir sehen uns das nächste Mal bei Part 5. Bye bye, ciao.